So now you know what kinds of people you're looking for. Now you got to go and find them. So you're going to have to do some homework. Who's out there that has those kinds of skills, who can bring that kind of stuff to the table and help you with that sort of stuff? So maybe you're going to make a short list. These are the kinds of people that I would like. They bring the right stuff to the table. They're going to be able to advise me. They've been successful. They're going to signal credibility. I'm going to be able to talk with them and get value from them. Am I going to be able to work with these people? Is there good chemistry? All of those kinds of criteria. You'll be able to generate a list of people that you'd like to have. Then you've got to try and go out and find them. So you've got to network. Because you can't just pick up the phone and call these people. If they're any good, they're not going to be easy to reach. There's a million people trying to get a hold of them. Why are they going to want to come and spend time with you? They have a huge opportunity cost. You want them to come to a meeting, spend a couple hours kicking around strategy ideas. Are they going to want to do that? Why would they want to do that? So the first thing to do is to get introduced to them. Then you need some kind of warm referral. So use your network. Use your lawyer, use your accountant, use your existing advisors, use your existing investors, use your family network, use your professors, use whoever you have to try and spread your network. And that's the kind of thing you should be doing while you're here in universities, building up your network. That's why you go to events. That's why you go to conferences. Extending your network so that you'll be able to get to the people that matter. So then you use that network, you get some kind of warm introduction, and maybe you can get a meeting with one of these people. Then you have to understand, why would they want to help you? Why would they want to spend their precious time on some startup company like yours? So how good a salesperson are you? Can you present what the value is? A lot of being an entrepreneur is being good at sales, like selling your business plan to investors. Well, now you're basically selling the exact same thing to some individual who can bring a lot of stuff to your company. Well, why would they want to? And you'll have to be clear on what's in it for them. And to say what's in it for them, you have to understand what they care about. Why would they want to? Maybe they're going to want, give me some portion of equity in the company so when it's big and successful, I'll become rich. They're probably already wealthy. But they'll want some upside, but that's not the main reason that they're going to want to come into it. You'll need to psych that out. Who are these people and what are their hot buttons? So you need to spend some time figuring that out. Typically it amounts to, in an average case, yes, they would like some equity, generally something less than 1%. You end up giving them stock options or stock grants or something, just so that when you're big and successful and you take over the world, they get their piece of it. But they're going to want something else. And probably one of the most important things is they want to be listened to. So don't bring them onto an advisory board if you don't intend to actually make use of them.